Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So, today we're going to do one of those things. It's probably a little bit more of an illustration than concept art, although it'll be both. We're going to do some changes to things. But now that we've found our ship and launched it into the sky, we need to bring it back to our colony. So, just over a month ago, we made this. I think I made it in stream. I don't honestly remember. I just remember that I made it on the 18th. But this was the landing pad that the lighter than air vehicle took off from this long ago. So we're going to come back, we're going to land the ship, we're going to have some people meet it. So first off, let's go find the ship. Now, we'll update later. Defer it. Go away. Open up and lake. I call it lake. I called it lake. Whatever. Where is it? Wreckage in pond. And we're grabbing the ship that's in the pond versus the one that I put the water on because I made some texture changes on it to make it look wetter at the end, and I don't want to have to bother undoing those. So we're just going to go back and grab the original again because that should work fine. And then we'll see how much bigger it is than the air vehicle because I don't actually know. There's the ship. Control C, copy objects, and Control V. Ooh, we got the water too. That's right. This was the problem with doing it this way. I remember now. Is that we got some weird geoscatter stuff. Maybe we don't want to do that. Well, let's get rid of it first. We'll do it, but we'll grab it the other way. Come over here to geoscatter first. And we're going to just remove the stuff from the ship so it doesn't bring it across. Yeah, come on. My kind of day. Okay, minus. We're just got to make sure we don't save it. So that's easy enough. Cool. And then just come over here, ship. What do we got on it? Just a bevel. That's it. And if we solo it, okay. There's no copy the objects. We should not get, good, there we go. Look how much bigger it is. That's a real ship as opposed to, the tiny little, which in and of itself will be interesting. Wow, we gotta get rid of those stand-ins. What are they from? What are those proxies? I don't want any of these placeholders, damn it. Placeholders. Delete hierarchy. Okay. There we go. Whew, that's a big ship. I didn't actually realize it was that much bigger. That's interesting. Will that change what we're doing? Maybe a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we're not going to land it here because I don't think it'll land here. We'll keep some stuff though. But that's fine. We got time. Let's get rid of geoscatter. Let's just delete the whole thing. Gone. We're going to delete this ground. And we're going to delete these. Because it's going to be a new space. Let's keep the buildings just because we might want to use them. The rest of that stuff seems okay. Antenna. That stuff seems fine. Buildings are where? Buildings. Let's just turn them off. And let's move the antenna and crates to buildings too. And that's just a rock, right? Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Okay, there we go. So we're into our new landing pad, and we're going to come back to our water one here and close it. Don't save it. All right, cool. So, yeah, look at that. I'm just gonna go with some of these cameras too. Just kind of come back to a base field. 3. There's our ship. It is so much bigger than I thought it was. That's just kind of cool. Definitely get the sense that, like, all right, yeah. I thought it was bigger than this thing. I didn't think it was that much bigger than this thing. Let's get rid of it. And get rid of the legs. So we're going to need to build some landing stuff for this puppy. And it's big. Neat. All right. We rotate it right. Yeah, it's back to normal. Rotation scale set to 0. Good. Let's go. Give it some legs. Big, medium, small. Greebles. Kit objects. Trim sheet. What's he call legs? Gears? Yeah, landing. It's like landing gears. Okay, so we're gonna go with one of the big ends because it feels like it should have some oomph to it. Let's see if we can get that right. And let's move this off to a new area. There we go. And close it. 1. Let's scale it up because this sucker is gonna need to be big. 3. 9. It's over to there. Like that. And move it over till it just touches. There we go. That doesn't make a lot of sense right there, but that'll work for us. I think. Tab 2. Let's select that. Let's fill it and E straight up to there. That works. What's that? What is that? That's a placeholder. That's going away. Those are moss clusters. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of them. Okay. I don't know where I... Well, I mean, actually, probably do know why, but... Yeah. Okay, so we got this thing here. Let's tweak it a little bit. Okay, Tab, Shift Q. Let's random panels it. Square. Inset of 0.01. Depth 0.01. Is that far enough? Even maybe go a little more than that. That's 0.15. Let's take it to 2 or 3. And okay, yeah, 3 looks good. Gives us some, we can see it. Okay. And Tab A U. Smart UV projection, sure, fine. And save. Let's see what it looks like with the material on it. It defaulted to having Sci-Fi Standard on it because that's what was on the base before it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take these and maybe back. Oh yeah, back to there. That feels better. And then we'll take this piece here again. No, this piece, Tab, E. Yep, and E. Cool. So now it does something. Morning, Michael. We're landing our ship, which is much larger than I thought it was when I started out on this thing, which is interesting. It's like, oh, we're going to put it where we had the lighter than airship in the colony. No, we're not, because it's like 4 times the size. All right, Alt X mirror. Okay, we have some back legs on it now, and we're gonna need some front legs, or at least one, and it's gonna need to be big. Beefy. Let's go with this one because it looks kind of beefy. G, scale. Well, except that it's got a side mount to it, and I don't really want to have, well, we could have 2. All right, yeah, let's have 2. RZ90. We want to go that way or the other way? Which one's front? Does it matter? I think we want to go the other way. RZ180. Okay, 1 GZ up and over, and it needs to be here, which means it needs to actually be bigger, or at least taller, but that looks okay. I think we can, I don't even go a little smaller than that. Come here. Shift S2, tab. 3D cursor, and scale it down to like that. Scale it up. I don't want to cross that boundary. That's a bit too big. This may not be the best one to use. Let's try another one. This is a front one, right? Let's try this one. Yes, there we go. RZ minus 90. Yeah. RZ90. RZ90. There we go. Scale it up. That's better. 1. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Well, actually, we could, if we could get one that went both directions to the sides, that could be kind of neat too. Could go down the center like that. Yeah, let's go down the center. 7. Alt G. G, Y. Don't seem like you're down the center. Oh, so this is not. Is this on the center? Should be. Let's just double check though. Item X, location, no. 0. No, it was. Okay. 1. Let's go to individual origin. Oh, I see. Shift S1. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. There, now it's down the center. No, still not. Is it not? It should be the same. So what? 7. It's not lined up on the center. Object set origin, geometry? Yeah. Interesting. Well, we're just going to line it up by I. It doesn't have to be exact. We can be a little bit too pissy here sometimes. And by we, I mean me. Up to there. And go higher. To there. Cool. 1. And go higher. Up to there. Does that line up? That lines up better. Anyway, yes. Come forward a little bit more. It's all bullshit, but we just kind of want to make it feel like it maybe had a housing there. And that kind of feels like it could have. Free. Cool. Alrighty. Save. Take a look. There we go. Sweet. Now we need to do some a hatch of some kind. Man, this sucker's big. Alrighty. Anyway, hatches. No. Ramps. That's what we want, is a nice landing ramp. Now we have two options here. I'll come in so we can look. We can go with this one, which just descends, so we don't have to worry about connecting it so much. Or we can go with an actual ramp, in which case we're going to have to build it up to the ship. I think actual ramps look cooler, but I'm not sure that they'll work here. But let's try it and see. RZ90 Alt G GY scale. So we can do something like that. It kind of fits there. We're going to need to cut up into that ship there. And we're just going to, since we didn't really see the bottom too much, we're just going to pretend it works. And it's always worked. And we have always loved Big Brother. But I kind of wanted one that was coming down and not flat. So we could, we could rotate it, I guess. Let's try that. 3. There we go. Okay, we're kind of trying to line up so that section here is flat. That's actually not bad. Have we, though? All right. We can bring it forward again. I think that should be pretty good. Let's put a person here just for scale. Let's make sure we're right. Because clearly this is not the same size as I thought it was when I was making it. Human gen. Generate person. Yeah, that's still big, but that'll work. Well, obviously, too big is not a problem for that. But he's not. The human is definitely scaled to fit in this ship. Okay. Cool. 3. Let's see, Shift S2, Shift A, Mesh, Cube, Scale, SY. We're just going to do some basic fucking around here. 1, just those 2, 7. It's actually not awful. SX, I got pretty close. Y. There we go. Okay. That's where we're going to go. And then we're going to take this to this and minus. And hey, I actually like it. What do you know? I even like those coming down bits a bit. I can play with that. Love it when it comes together. Cool. Let's just apply that Boolean. Above the bevel just to apply the Boolean. Delete. Man, it's foggy out today. Full of weird random non sequiturs. All right. Let's bring that back though, just a titch to there. Okay. And I'm actually gonna widen it, make it, or narrow it. Which way do I go? Narrow it, shrink it down. Cool. That's fine. So I need to bring it back again. And then we're just gonna edit it. Tab 3, select those, and extrude them. There we go. All the way up. I don't know why. Things like that just annoy me sometimes. Like, it needs stuff I can work. Doesn't need to work, but you know. Okay, so that's where our ship is going. I like it. It's big. Now we're gonna make some ground. And yeah, let's do it. Shift S1, Shift A, mesh. This time we are going to do a plane because this ship is basically more square. S20, and we need to go bigger than that because the ship is huge. We're going to need quite a bit of ground. That should be enough. Ground. This could be our foreground ground, and we'll probably put something around the outside of it too. Okay. Control A, rotation scale, Tab W, subdivide 20. Is 20 enough? Seems like 20 is enough because we want to take this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I'll go a little bit more. Actually, not those. And then GZ down. And we're going to tweak it anyway, but that's, I think, okay. Okay. It's going to push into the ground a little bit, so we want to at least build some basic steps for that. Now, tab. There's no way something this big is going to have a landing pad, so it's actually just punching directly into the ground is my thought. So we're just going to grab that, this. We're going to do our usual. Get a bit wonked out. There we go. Turn on proportional editing, GZ. Make it bigger. Bring it up like that. Cool. And we can just grab that and do it a bit more. There we go. Something like that. It's in the holler, as my grandma would say. Okay. Save. It's been a while. Bet you we have terrain already in here? Let's see if we do. Bet you we do. Add modifier, geometry node. Terrain? No, we don't. Cool. Well, we'll go at it. F4, append, terrain generator. Rocky Desert. Node tree. Terrain. Pretty close. Pretty good to what I wanted. Something like that. I can bring that up to, we're gonna have to edit a little bit more. Okay. Down. Down. Turn it back on. And those are sitting pretty good. That's gonna need to come down a little bit. Kill that. 2. Geez. And on. And we can move it, but yeah. That feels pretty good. We'll probably move it a little bit with sculpting I'm all right with that. I even like the shape. So let's just apply it and sculpt it. And could move it, but what happens if we just do this? I don't do it that way. Control. There we go. And that up. And holding control to bring it down. Getting better at Blender sculpting. I don't do a lot of it yet, but I'm getting better at it. This is the hope to doing all this stuff, right? There we go. I decided to actually sculpt the clay versus using the drag, because why not? Give me a little bit more close in control. And then let's take it off there. And bring it in there and take it off again. Okay. And let me bring it up there just a bit. There we go. There is our ramp. There's our ship. Looking cool. All right. Nice. Save. Object mode. Do we want to put any buildings in here? We had those ones before. Turn it back on. They're so small in comparison to I really like them, but I don't know they fit here, which is a pain because I really like them. But where are we gonna put them? So this is near the edge of our, I'm just doing my math basically. This is near the edge of, that's cool. Of our settlement. That antenna, there we go. And that, cool, 7. G. Let's move it out to here. Let's try to keep a couple buildings maybe. I just think they're neat to have. And they will give us some background interest when we go making our scene and fill in some spaces. So that's cool. All right, yeah, I like that one. Now these, I'm gonna actually have to, let's just solo them for right now. Edit them because there's individual objects. L, P section, I'm just gonna separate them out. P section, L, P, I could have done by individual, but I wasn't sure they were all unique. So now they're all unique and I know this. Yeah, okay. G, let's move it over. GZ, up. So if there was, this is one of those things that you do concept art for, right? So the story calls for this to land at that landing pad that we've made. And then we like, wait, it doesn't fit. So now we need to either make our landing pad bigger or decide this is a different area. But your showrunners have no idea till you lay it out that their idea physically doesn't work. And that's why we do this. So it's actually really good when you can find something like this and you're like, oh, wait, we thought we were going to use the lighter than air ship landing pad, and we are clearly not, at least not without remaking it. And if we're remaking it, what does that do to our show? Have we already built it? If we have, we're not remaking it, that's for sure. I ran into that actually on House of Usher, where me being there pointed out that some construction things just were not going to work. It was kind of cool. I felt like, yeah, see, this is why you pay people like me. It's because we actually make a difference sometimes. That's too big. But now it's its own thing. We can just increase the size of the base. Where am I? Auto building. Extra foundation extrusion. Take it down more. And even more. That's 4. Yeah, there we go. And well, okay, fine. As a concept artist, you're there to find things that don't work, sometimes even more often than to find out what something is. Like, that fucking doesn't work. Well, great. Cool. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I could help. Sometimes people are, yeah, less than happy about it. Like the human, I don't know, condition is to not like to find mistakes. And sometimes they blame the messenger, but like, you're there to find mistakes. That's the point. Well, yeah, because imagining real, they do, because it's not something necessarily real, but you're making it real to some level. But you can also change reality. So with architecture, you're stuck with the plot you're given, whereas in concept art, I can completely change that if I need to. I'm just going to rotate it around more because I think, why not? Okay. Do I have any more houses directly underneath my building? I do not. No. Okay, cool. Crates. We're just going to, we like them, but we're going to move them over to like here. Nah, we're going to get rid of them for right now. Just delete them. Where are these antennas that I made for them to be? Let's move our ship. New collection, ship. And turn it off. There's that antenna. I don't know what it was on before, but we're going to move it onto this thing here. It may not have been on anything before. Could have been on the ground, I suppose, but I doubt it. There we go. I'm going to move these to ship too. Did that not get duplicated? That needs to be duplicated, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, fine. Turn the ship back on. That. There we go. Ship. Okay, Good. It's all on the ship now. Which is bloody huge. But that's cool. I think we got some good potential spaces. Did I get rid of that landing pads? I mean, they don't work. They're too small, but I just want to see if they're still around. I think I did get rid of them. Cool. Do I have a ground? Oh, ground. Oh, get that error because of auto building. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, oh yeah, auto building keeps trying to control all the groups for some reason. Okay. That's cool. Now, 7 tab 3 C. Just gonna grab this whole space, like that, and that, and that, and select it, and then C, and shrink it down, grab that, and go a bit more. There we go. Okay. And did I get everything in the middle? Basically, yes. No, I did not. Let's solo it. 7 C. Grab all that. I'm going to round those edges a bit. That's fine. And then just because I can, I don't know, anyone but me will notice, we're going to create a path like that there too. Okay. Select a vertex group, assign it. There we go. So we can keep trees and shit out of that area. Now, oh, my knees hurt. Ow. Ow. Geoscatter. There we are. Grab that. I'm going to close the browser so that we can biome scatter. Open biomes, and this is big enough. Let's see if we can find one of these pine ones just because they are low poly enough that maybe they'll work better for us. Let's go with 12 because this really is a big space. And Per has done a fantastic job of keeping these assets lightweight and yet still looking amazing. And it's still a heavy scatter, yes. It's a very heavy scatter, we know. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we're going to go, we can't really do the whole biome, I don't think, so let's just do this stuff here. Because we want something in this group, but we don't want trees there. We don't want pines there. Do it one at a time. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll do it this way. We could do it the other way, but like I could make a new group and just do it by the group, but I might want to control it a bit more. I don't want trees falling there. Hi, Anmi. We don't want branches dead there, even if we can't see them. And that's all right. If anything, we want it a little bit bigger on the trees. So they're a little further away. Buildings are looking okay though. We're not, well, we are stabbing, but I don't think anyone's going to notice but me. So that's fine. We are going to take our whole group and we're going to do an upward obstruction of the ship. Well then, oh, because that does the whole thing. Never mind. We can't do that. Although it's kind of not awful, but no, we can't do that. I understand. Believe me. Let's just get rid of it. Boolean of the ship. Will that work? That cuts it out a little bit. Grass dead. We're gonna have to do it the other way. Okay, fine. Proximity. Repel. Wow. I guess I've been up for about an hour and a half, and I've just had a coffee. But you know, hey. Repel a ship. Minimum distance of 2. That's better. And grass. We're also going to repel from the ship. Try to keep it closer though. Yeah, that's better. All right, that seems okay to me. I think. Let's see. Um, yeah, that looks good. We're gonna make all this stuff, and then we're not gonna even see 90% of it probably in any individual shot. It's like, oh, why are we doing this? But we're doing it because you can smell the quality. Now that's cool. That works for me. Okay, I do perhaps. Mother freaking. Okay, we're just not going to look up the ship. We can't do that because it breaks pretty quickly right there. So we're gonna have to just do some camera angles more this way, which is fine. We knew this. 42 minutes. We're doing good. I can't actually go over today. I'm supposed to meet a friend for coffee at 10, and I still haven't showered. So at 9, and it's going to take me half an hour to get there. So at 9 o'clock, I have to stop so I can jump in the shower and wash my dirty body off, and then go get in the car. TMI. Okay. Which means probably the renders are going to come a little later than normal today. I'll just do them when I get back, but it might be early afternoon until they get posted up. No big deal. Alrighty. We need to go grab our crew, though. I think it's time. Oh, we probably want to do, even though I can't see it. Or no, I put branches dead in here, didn't I? So they'll avoid this area. Let's just double check. Yep, good. Cool. Nice. Tubes and cables. Gotta love them. First time I went to Tokyo, I just wandered around the warehouse district taking pictures of tubes and cables. So I got like 200 pictures of tubes and cables and power lines. It's a long time ago now. I had no idea what I was going to use it for. I wasn't doing modeling or concept art at all. I had no even thought that this was going to be my life, but I just thought they were cool pictures. Human Gen. Let's delete it. There we go. Let's go grab our crew. I think we're going to need them all this time too. Team. Yep, survey team. Full team. Okay. We get to bring this guy back. We made him, then we have never used him because he stayed at home. My story. Poor guy. Elwood. Copy objects. We'll start with Elwood. And let's just turn off Geoscatter because it's going to make our lives faster for right now. And new collection. People. And let's just select it so we have that one. GY. Now when we dump people, when we bring our next one, it'll go there automatically. I'm gonna put Elwood. Just gonna get them in first, and then we're gonna pose them. But we'll get them kind of generally where we want them. He's going to be facing the ship. Okay. And then the captain. And paste. And 7 and G to there. I love how grumpy she looks. She just reminds me of a Baldur's Gate Githyanki, but in the best way. Did I? Okay, yes. Can't turn everybody. Just turn. There we go. I have no idea why you can move them, but you can't turn them. I guess it's because it's their center of origin probably doesn't change, but I guess I do know why, but it's just annoying. Then we'll grab her, because why not? Copy objects, paste. Ah, no. Cool. And now we'll grab the Humies. Gotta be careful because bringing too many people in here, we can easily overload our stuff. These, you can add a lot of polygons because they're all unique. They're not just instances of each other. Even though we have millions of land things, they're not. They're all just instances. Whereas these people are all unique. So you just got to be a little careful. Her. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's some good even if you don't have like Cable Raider or Random Flow, there are some good cable making techniques out there. Cable Raider's still awesome for cables. And what do we think? We want him in. I think we're gonna want him in this outfit, but probably not a helmet on. Let's grab versus his schleppy sweatsuit. He's just like kind of schleppy looking though. It's because he's not tall. It's interesting to me that he looks dumpy because he is short compared to and not super skinny compared to everybody else. So he just looks by Hollywood standards, he looks wrong. He's not wrong. He's perfectly fine. But we're gonna and there we are. Let's get rid of his helmet though. There we go. Save. So there are those guys. They're here. We like them. Seems like a good spot for them. Cool. Now we're going to bring in some of the locals too, because we have brought locals with us on this ship. That's kind of the point. We've come back to base. We've brought some locals. It's a big team up before the end. Recent. Do I have the bridge? BioBridge. Yep. Let's save the team. So we're looking at probably at least 5 more people into this scene, right? That should be okay. We should be all right on that. We're at like 3 million polys just about. We're doing okay. Alrighty. So again, we got our old dude, Dave. Yes. I'm actually, I mean, it does happen that I'm around taller people, but I have some height privilege. I'm like 6'1", what? So like 185 centimeters, something like that. Yeah. So I'm not like super, super tall, but I'm tall enough that I rarely feel short. Um, it does happen sometimes, but not often. I have some friends that are quite tiny, and I feel bad for them. It's like, wow, you have to look up to everybody. The hell? And yeah, I like him kind of there, actually. Um, this guy's a little bit more reserved. We're just gonna probably just have our usual three again, just cause. But it definitely would give a producer kind of an idea as to what was going on, and that's kind of the point. I will have him straddle. He's straddling two worlds. There we go. Bring him up a bit. There we go. Probably not showing his feet anyway. Let's save. And then Lady. We're gonna probably make two of her this time. Made two of the dude yesterday. Seems only fair. Okay. And forward. No, what'd I do? There we go. All right, don't delete the armature. Don't do that. I really wonder if I should have given her shoes. There's no reason not to be barefoot, but I just often wonder, I'm like, she has no shoes. I was just being lazy when I made her. I like her there, though, which means we're just going to take him and boost him over just a little bit and rotate him just a little bit. That seems like an acceptable team. And let's take, do we want to duplicate her? Let's duplicate her. Jessica, select hierarchy, Shift D. And we're going to come back. Yeah. And we're going to just tweak her a little bit, I think. Human gen. Is it above? Yes, there it is. Human gen. Age. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make her like 60. Which will change her frame slightly. Quite a bit, actually. Why do these things not line up properly anymore? Well, we don't need to have everything, those plugs going to her all the time, so we'll just get rid of them. Control L, X, vertices, tab. That's still lined up. I don't know why our close didn't, but we'll fix it. It's fine. Back. Body. Let's make her, again, a little bit more overweight. So she's just slightly heavier. I think overweight to whatever, but, slightly less muscular. The shoe plot point. Yeah. Height. Let's make her. Gonna let me go higher. 190. Really tall. Come on. Okay. Well, 188 works fine. I don't know why the random of this thing is just garbage, but whatever. Height's fine. Skin's fine. Hair. Let's give her different hair. She had kind of a mohawk before. I kind of like them having short-ish hair. Let's see. Sure, I'm all right with that. It's very kind of like commander looking. That works. We need to fix her shirt. Yeah. Okay. Let's select her. And we're not going to repose her because if we did, we'd probably have to fix her shirt again. But we'll leave her alone. And we're just going to sculpt this back to where it needs to be. I'm not too worried if it doesn't line up exact. I just kind of want it to be a little bit better than it is. Come on. There we go. Smooth it down. Smooth it down. Down. That seems better. There we go. Now we can fix the back part. Smooth it down. It's got this weird, the whole thing's made out of slime anyway, right? So it's kind of like, what? Huh? But there we go. There we go. That's that better. That's better. That's better. Just completely just changing the material, the shape, but that's almost a good thing. Pull that out. Pull that out. And pull it out here over her pants. Cool. Save. And object mode. Now I'm going to go grab some more people. Let's do this. File, open, don't save. Where are we going to? Was it? Do I have it in the bug? Yep, Fulani aliens. There we are. These are our male and females that we made earlier that we get to use now. Woohoo! Turn back on their armature. Grab the lady first. And people, make sure I'm there. Control V, paste. And grab her. And bring her over here. And rotate her around. And move her onto our ground that's sort of there. Okay, there she is. And now we're gonna grab the dude. Bart. I just love the names they give him. Did it put him there? Yes, it did. Bart, grab him. Bring him forward. Him over to here. And RZ180. There we go. Come on. He's up. He's back a little bit, but that's fine because we can give the shot like this now and kind of get a whole like sense of it, of the crew. Now, what's he wearing? He's got on flight suit. I think it's my modified flight suit because I was wondering if we could put a human and just make a new one here real quick. Starting human. Let's grab. Yeah, let's grab this guy. Or this guy. Yeah, we like Remy. Let's generate him. And give us a human local. We haven't had a whole lot of those lately. There he is. And I'm just gonna, I mean, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna let him be exactly how he kind of is. Skin. We want to make sure he's got subsurface turned on. And we'll just randomize him a bit. I don't care if he's particularly his own person this time. Hair, we like it. Clothing. We want to give him our new flight suit because it's just way better than the old flight suit. Yep. And footwear. Flight suit boots, also way better than the old flight suit. He's part of that. He's got that colony uniform now. Pose. Handshake. Not like that. Oh, he's got a little bit of poke through. We might need to fix that. RZ180. That's easy to fix though. He's going to be coming forward, and we might need to raise the ground so that they're all kind of. And it's going to be here and back like that. Yes, we like him there. Ground's not actually too bad. I can just fix it. 3. There we go. And turn him. Come on. Come on. There we go. RZ. There we go. Now I have to move her. People posing gets complicated fast. You're like, everyone starts getting in their way. But that's better. I like it. Now let's take this guy and we need to pose mode, local RY, turn his head so he's looking at our guy here. And down a little bit maybe. Yeah, there we go. Object mode. How are we doing? Oh, we're at 104. We're doing good. Okay. We've done excellent. What is? Okay. This guy here. Let's just grab him, solo him, and fix him. Michael, select hierarchy, solo. Okay. So basically, grab this, tab, Alt-Z, C, those, and that, and turn off that. Okay, and no, we want that too, definitely. We want his full hands. Okay, Control I, looks good. We'll try it anyway. New vertex group, assign body mask. Excuse me. Okay, now here, add modifier. Where is it? Is it generate? Yeah, generate mask. Body mask. I should have just left it the other way, not flipped it, but there we go. It's fine. And now he's good. And then this, I'm going to add a modifier, a smooth modifier. Just give it like just a little bit. There we go. 5 works for me. I think I might do the same on the other 2 real quick because it's easy. If they don't have one already. Smooth. No, he does. See, I already put it on there. Looking good. This guy, does he need anything? Does he have a smooth modifier? He does. Okay. She could actually use one on her pants. Smooth. 5. Maybe an 8. Sure. And on her top. Or what is that? Does it get everything, or is that her? That's her boots. Where's her belt? Come on. Let's just grab her and fix her, because I'm just in the mood for that. Let's see. Vest. Smooth. It's already got one on there. Pants. Yeah, no, it's there. Okay, so it's just really wrinkly, just from the base model. Sometimes when you bring in clothes into human generator, it does that. That's fine. All right, we straightened it up a bit. The real shoes were the friends she made along the way. Yeah, exactly. Right. Now, this guy here, we wanted to be a little bit happier looking, maybe. Let's see, standing arms out. Sure. And he doesn't smile much, but if he did, we have him a smile. But we'll cut its strength down to like 0.33. So he's got a little bit of a smile on. Morning. Cool. She, our Githyanki lady, will also have a smile or talk. I love that we have constipated. It always makes me fucking happy smile. Cool. But it's only going to be 0.25. That's the most she gets. Let's see. That's like the most she ever smiles. There we go. He's going to be stoic. She is going to be smiling way more and maybe even talking more. Cool. I don't even know if she's going to be more surprised with a brow raised on her left. He is going to be frowning slightly and concentrating a little less. Let's see. She brow raised a lot more, surprise a little less, smile a little more, just to give him different expressions. She is going to be was talking. I mean, get her a full on 1. Yep. Save. So they all don't look like marionettes at the end. Too much anyway. Kim, there's our politician type. He needs an expression. He's going to be happy smile. Surprise smile. I like surprise smile. He looks so fake, which I love. Let's turn his head though slightly, or turn his whole body maybe. There we go. He's got an expression, I think, right? Yeah, he's happy. Because he's happy. There we go. I want to give her maybe a better pose, though. That pose is kind of lame. No. Ew. Ew. No, 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 no. No. Not thumbs up. Maybe standing arms outreached, although the other one's just like that already, so no. I mean, I could just gasp, make my own, but looking up. She's looking up at the ship like, huh? She's not really looking up, is she? Okay, but better. She's touching ground, yep. That's a lot of people. And we don't want to look up into the ship, we said. So that's like we don't want a straight shot this way because you're going to just see how blank a wall that is. So we're going to be limited more towards this or close-ups where it's blurry. Also fine. Let's see. We want to adjust our ground a little more. Sculpt mode. That up, that up, that down. There we go. Cool. And do here. This thing is heavy enough, it should be pushing into the ground, at least somewhat. And it is. Okay, now we've got 15 minutes. Let's see what we can do for lighting to make it different than last time. Let's save. Object mode. Now, right now, we had it set from the other scene, and it's very daylight, very bright, as I recall. You're going to think for a minute, but let's let it think for a minute. Do, 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 do. Okay, yes, yeah, very bright, very day. What happens if I'm liking that though. I like her pop-up blue right there in the center. That's fun. HDR Maker. If we go to Cape Hill. This is what I used yesterday for the bug, but no one's going to notice that. It might even be. Actually, I haven't used it in long enough. Maybe I'll go ahead and use it. I refer to, of course, the sky is on fire. The most used, if you look at renders from Blender, anyone who uses Polyhaven, you will see this one everywhere. You got to be a little bit careful because it's got the buildings. In fact, I wonder, let's just go look. Polyhaven.com, if I can find it. Assets, HDRI, search. Where's search? Come on. Sunrise, sunset, pure skies. Is the skies on fire here? There's Belfast sunset. I don't see that one. I thought there might have been. Might be too many buildings. I kind of like it though. And let's try another one. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm not gonna use Polyhaven. HDR images and sequence. Let's see what's in 49. I don't know. Let's see what we got as we get towards sunset. These are very bright. These look very cool. 1196. That's what we're using. Okay. At least to start with. EXR. Go away. I don't want to see them. Don't load them all. Come on. I switched. There we go. 1196. Add the background. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. I think we even wanted that dark. Because we're going to come up here. We're going to go to lighting. Leave people behind. Lights. Shift A. Add a light. An area light. And we're going to transform it. We're going to let it be rectangular. And it's going to be X. Just grab those two things. Solve them. 7, 9. Grab this bad boy here. And X. A little bit wider. And Y. There we go. Cool. Power is going to be like 1,000 to start with. And color, let's make it like 7,500 instead of a cool fluorescent light. Spaceship porch light, exactly. Mostly just to make it different from something we've done before. Because otherwise it's the same scene. And it's like, I don't care. Let's see if 1,000 is bright enough. It may well not be. And somehow arriving at sunset makes it feel to me like, it's at the changing of times. There's some symbolic stuff going on there. That's very bright. I like it. Okay, so we have to look at it kind of more this way. Or that way works too. That way looks cool. Let's see about that. I got some buildings in the background here. Do I have any cameras? Or are you not letting me select my camera? Photographer. Camera. There we go. Bring it in. Again, we got to get off that back wall so we can go anywhere to about like right here. Okay. And exposure of, let's go like 7. It's too bright. 8. We can add a bit more light to it. We probably need to. And one way to do that would be fog. So let's do that. I'm just gonna make my own a new one again, I think. Yeah. Shift A, mesh, cube, 7, scale. Kind of want to at least cover those buildings. I need to double check my camera. It's Alexa 65. Clip in. Let's go to like 500 just to prove we're going to get to the end. Cool. Save. Make this a little bit wider. Keeping track of the time so I can go shower. Too wide. Too narrow. 1.2. Come on. Why are you logging? Being so weird. All right. There we go. Good enough. Control A, rotation scale, tab, GZ. Okay, 0. Bring it up a bit. There we go. Okay, Control A, rotation scale again. Material, new, fog. And we're going to call this object rectangular fog and move it to fog. And save. And shade it, because right now it's cube. Delete that. Shift A, search, scatter. Don't need anything more complicated than that. 0.005, real low, but it's thick, so probably okay. And anisotropy, 0.25. 0, save. Take a look. Oh, creek. Did I do it? Yes, I did it. It's thinking. Maybe you want a little thicker. It's starting to get there. That's an 0.01. Double it. See? That's not bad. You can go a bit more than that. 0.02. That's not bad. Makes everyone mostly feel like silhouettes at this stage, but that's okay too. I like the buildings in the background. I kind of want one more light punching in from the other side, I think. Let's hide our fudge. So if we put a light over here, just in lights. Yeah, Shift A, light, another area light, GZ. I want it very subtle though. Let me make a square like 5 meters. Gives a bit more, maybe even 8 meters. Color is going to be 8500, so even cooler. Save. And power is going to need to be like 1000 probably. That might be too much, but we'll start there. All right, save. Save early, save often, right? Okay, and it's going to be backlighting them. That should be good. Let's see. And then we need to turn on geoscatter, which will change it a little bit, but it shouldn't change the light on the people, and that's the important part right now. And you're thinking, and fog is turned off, so it's not going to be exactly right, but probably too bright. Turn back on the fog. Turn off armatures. I always forget which one it is. There we go, that one. Armatures. Okay, yeah, that's too bright. Area 1, power of like 200. That might be better. Gives us, yeah. Let's see, without it, dark, with it. Can we tell a difference? Very dark. With it, a little bit brighter. Maybe we can go a little bit bigger. That's definitely brighter. Too much brighter. 300. 250. I'm just looking, I'm looking at the back of his neck is kind of my point. And maybe I do want like 200. I kind of feel like I want it a little bit, but all right. Do that for now. No, he's okay. He's standing. I was like, his feet are above the ground. Cool. All right. And turn off the fog again. I think if I'm pointing that direction, although I may point the other way too, but I think I'm going to take this building here and Alt D and bring it over here. To give us something in the background over here. And we'll be honest on it, so we'll have to adjust the something, but see if that's okay. Yeah, that looks good. I like it there. And then we need to edit it with auto building to increase the foundation to like 4. Again, yep. Save. 0. Yeah, I like having a building there. I think that helps us. And let's save because we're just about time. 0. Turn on geoscatter. Let's see what those trees do to those buildings anyway. We may completely change that. Whoop. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Are we in something? Come on. Where's my camera? Yeah. Okay. I want to. Can I do one more thing with grass? This is kind of fun too if it works. I think it does. There's the grass. Is it this one? Is that what's causing this? What I'm in? No. Dead grass? Dead grass is, I think, what I'm in, right? Let's see. Yes. So we take dead grass and we're going to object repel from the ship. And the second thing we're going to repel from is camera. Yep, there we go. And I still think I'm gonna take my camera up a bit. What is this moss cluster scatter here? It shouldn't be there. It doesn't exist. And we have no water. So goodbye. Camera. Global. GZ. Let's come up. Just a titch. Okay. And then over just a smidge. So the dude's kind of more in frame. Cool, save. And focus. And then we're gonna be good because I gotta go shower. Focus on our politician and save. And turn back on fog so we can see what we've got. And let's see what we've got. I keep saving for every step. It's like, okay. Take a look. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. That's what I wanted. It was something basically just like that. It's got that Close Encounters look kind of vibe, only in reverse if you think about it. But yeah, that's cool. Like the plants, I like the building in the background. It's all working for me, I think. Yeah, so with that, we're going to call it, folks. Yeah, I should have a good time. He's a concept artist who works over in animation. We try to get together every couple of months and catch up. He's one of my oldest friends in Vancouver. So he was also the art director for Dragon Prince because he's a bit of a badass, but he would never say it. Anyway, have fun, everybody. And I will be back again tomorrow, and I'll get these posted up later on today. Like it'll probably be the early afternoon. But okay, take care, folk. Have a good one.